Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Two Tones here, and in today's video, guys, I really don't know why I'm making this video, but it's going to be, can Madara defeat the Akatsuki basically by himself versus all of the Akatsuki? So, so the reason that I'm making this video right now is because I watched SwagKage's video. If you don't know who SwagKage is, I mean, he's obviously a Naruto YouTuber with the name kind of like SwagKage, but basically SwagKage is completely correct here. I mean, honestly, if you think about it, right, there's just so many reasons why Madara beats the Akatsuki without even fucking trying, really. But I watched this video. I thought it was great. You know, I was like, oh, okay, cool. We can just move on. You know, I'm not gonna get into it. But then I saw Double4anime made his own video kind of rebutting what SwagKage said. But the things that Double4 said in his video make no sense, and he's kind of just throwing words around like Kamui dimension, and he's talking about Itachi Susanoo like it would do absolutely anything to Madara, like, at all. So I just don't know what he was kind of thinking. Like, I mean, he claims to know a lot about Naruto, but does not know that Madara literally slaps every single member of the Akatsuki one-on-one or in a group. Like, honestly, let's just get right into it, right? So if we have freaking Sage of the Six Paths Madara versus any of the Akatsuki, they literally get destroyed. Literally, they get destroyed. There's nothing they can do. I feel like the only Madara that the Akatsuki could beat at all, except for maybe, okay, so like the only things that I could see possibly being an issue for Madara in this fight against all of the, you know, Akatsuki members is Hidan's insta-kill, Pain's insta-kill, and Itachi's insta-kill. But other than that, that's just 3. And that's 3 out of how many Akatsuki are there? There's like 9. There's Kakuzu and Sasori. Sasori really doesn't have an insta-kill as he hits him with the poison. But, you know, with Madara having a perfect form Susanoo, there's no way that Sasori is ever going to hit him with poison. And with one swipe of this dude's fucking sword, he's going to destroy all of Sasori's puppets and Sasori himself. Anyway, basically there's really nothing that the Akatsuki can do. Itachi also has instant kill Tsukuyomi, so Itachi's got 2 instant kill moves with the Totsuka Blade and the Tsukuyomi, and Amaterasu if he hits Madara with it. But let's just be fucking real here, right? If Madara is going up against the Akatsuki, he's going up against, I think there's like 9 of them, plus all of the members of Pain. Madara's not gonna fuck around, man. The reason that he fucked around when he fought the Kage is because the Kage would lose to the Akatsuki. There's no way the Kage would beat the Akatsuki, and so, like, Madara, you know, who is a great judge of strength, obviously, because he fought the first Hokage Hashirama, he's not going to underestimate anybody, because who's this fucking random Senju who's going to, who kicks his ass and kills him, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he did underestimate him a little bit, but it's fucking Hashirama, the god of shinobi. Like, okay, anyway, and these guys are a bunch of chumps, except for Pain, except for Itachi, and except for Hidan's one move. Now, Hidan is too slow. I don't know, like, and he's throwing, and Double4anime, of course, is throwing out these, like, oh, if they're working in tandem, there's no way that, there's no way that Madara could stop their tandem, you know, combined jutsus. It's like, dude, no way, dude. Like, even if they're working together, even if each one of them makes 100 shadow clones that can all use all of their abilities, that's like the only time that I think that maybe, but all Madara has to do, listen to me, all Madara has to do is whip out his fucking gigantic perfect form Susanoo and destroy them with one sword swing that is strong enough to cut the tips off of mountains casually. So what do you think he's going to do to Itachi Susanoo? Oh, but Itachi Susanoo has the Yata Mirror, and that absorbs all jutsu and is completely impregnable or impenetrable. No, dude. The Yata Mirror is not fucking, like, if you hit Itachi in the back of his Susanoo, it's going to damage the Susanoo. It's not going to be absorbed by the Yatamir because the Yatamir is facing forward. Also, I think it said somewhere in a data book or something like that. I don't have all the information here, guys, so if I am wrong, don't roast me about this, but I think it said somewhere that the Yata mirror is only that powerful because it's made of every single nature transformation, so it can pretty much absorb whichever nature transformation is coming at him, right? But then, you know, you have things like the truth-seeking orbs that could probably most definitely break it. You have things like, I'm gonna fucking go out on a limb here and say that Madara's perfect Susanoo fucking sword is probably enough to break little fucking Yatamir. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to, like, discredit Itachi or something. Itachi is awesome, right? Itachi's awesome. Pain's awesome. You know, they're all awesome. But against Madara, they're not. I maybe Madara, maybe not Edo Madara, right? So before Madara comes back to life and has infinite chakra and can just reform, maybe they could beat pre-death Madara that fought Hashirama. Maybe. And that's like a weak maybe at best, probably like a high difficulty fight against weak Madara, because you guys got to think about it, right? Pain lost basically to the Ninetales and Naruto, right? People like to say that Itachi could have beat Naruto because of like things like the Susanoo that he had and everything like that. Anyway, if we go on, like, it's kind of hard to you know, debate this because we've never seen it fully animated. We've never seen, you know, Madara versus the Akatsuki, but that's probably because they would all get fucking cock slapped. Listen to me, guys. Listen. Okay, please open your ears and listen to this. Itachi is good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Itachi is a badass, right? He's a very strong character. You know, he's got the Susanoo. He's got things like Amaterasu. He's got, you know, Tsukuyomi is basically insta-kill if he gets him. But if we go out on, if we say that Sasuke broke out of Tsukuyomi by his own will and it wasn't just Itachi letting him win, then I'm pretty fucking sure that Madara could break out of Tsukuyomi because Madara is much stronger than Sasuke. Madara beats Sasuke, who at that point was much stronger than Itachi, blind with Sage Mode, and caught him out of mid-fucking air and stabbed him in the heart with a sword. Like, I mean, granted that was with Madara with Sage Mode, but still, Madara beat Sasuke. He basically destroyed him. There was nothing Sasuke could do. He was stuck in midair, could not activate Susanoo. I don't know why not, but it was, you know, I mean, honestly, it was a little fucking unfair for Sasuke because he's going up against Madara Uchiha by himself. Like, no, dude. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Madara Uchiha, there's a reason that he is the only person to ever rival Hashirama, and that's because he is fucking broken, guys. He's broken. So Itachi's broken as well, right? With the Yatamir and the Totsuka Blade, instant kill, you know, oh, he beat Nagato, he destroyed Nagato, and it's like, no, he didn't really, because Nagato was under the control of Kabuto, who was like, what can he do again? And wasn't using his powers to the full extent that they could have been used. He was obviously, you know, a monster still, though, because he took on KCM2 Naruto, or maybe it's KCM, Naruto, B, and Itachi all at once, and still almost beat them all. The only thing that got him was the Totsuka Blade, but if Kabuto wasn't in control, Nagato would have probably, you know, done something about that. Maybe, you know, I don't know why, you know, they kind of let Nagato die there when I'm pretty sure that Nagato would have done something to stop the Totsuka Blade and everything like that. But anyway, we're going off on a tangent here. If it took 3, I just don't understand where people are coming from when they say that fucking the Akatsuki beats Madara. Like, the only one that stands a chance at any of the Madaras is Obito, because Obito's got Kamui. He can be completely invulnerable for like 30 minutes or something dumb. Like, he can't take any damage at all. He only has to recharge every once in a while. And then he's got fucking Izanami and Izanagi. But it's just, I just don't understand why people are trying to, like, justify the fact that the Akatsuki don't get absolutely fucking wiped here. Like, honestly, Madara is too strong for the Akatsuki. He just is. Madara, okay, so here's how any one of these fights would go down, right? So let's say they meet in the Final Valley, right? Boom. Madara's cocky because he's fucking Madara. He deserves to be cocky. He's a monster. But let's just say he walks up on, you know, the Akatsuki sitting in the Final Valley. Let's say that the battle area is the Final Valley, right? they walk up on each side, and the Akatsuki are like, Pain is like, Madara, you cannot pass. We must take care of you now. You're too much of a threat. And Madara, either he decides to be really cocky and fight, and I can see this going a couple of ways, right? So, them knowing who the fuck Madara Uchiha is, they're gonna go absolutely all out. Every single one of them, including Pain, that includes Itachi, Hidan, all of them. Kakazu, fucking all of them. Deidara, and then you have Kisame. Like, there's a lot of heavy hitters on this fucking team, I'm not gonna lie. And they all go all out, right? And Madara is going to kind of be playing with them at first, like he did with the 5 Kage. Or, if we completely disregard that, because maybe he was just being cocky with the 5 Kage and would completely take the Akatsuki seriously because they have people like Obito and Itachi on their team. Like, I feel like Madara would judge the situation. But let's just give it, let's just say that Madara is a complete cocky fuck, right? And he just wants to be cocky the whole time. This is what I can see going down. He's cocky. He doesn't take him too seriously. And then they start coming at him one by one. He completely wrecks Hidan in hand-to-hand combat. I don't think anyone would argue that Hidan gets absolutely destroyed by Madara, right? In hand-to-hand combat. So Hidan comes in because they're up-close fighters. You know what I'm saying? Who else is an up-close fighter? Kisame. I'm pretty sure Madara can take Kisame and Hidan at the same time in hand-to-hand combat. I don't know, like, what grounds I'm saying that on. I'm just pretty sure that he can, just because he's an absolute monster, and he fought hand-to-hand with Hashirama. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Madara can take those two pretty fucking handedly. He's going to destroy them, knocking them back. Then you have like the ranged attackers like Pain, who's going to be throwing his summons around. Unless he's Nagato, then he'll be like trying to universal pull and rip out his soul. Like, I can see these things happening, but as Pain uses universal pull and pulls in Madara is going to realize, holy fuck, these are Renegon abilities, because guys, Madara had a Renegon. He knows what's going to happen. So as he's getting pulled in, he's going to probably activate his full body Susanoo. And before Madara gets to Pain, there's just going to be a big ass Susanoo wall in the way, And I don't think that I'm wrong in saying the fact that I'm pretty sure he can't universal pull someone through a Susanoo, because he would have done it to Itachi. But granted, that was when Kabuto was controlling him. So, I could kind of see that being, a little bit up in the air. But as Pain is pulling him in with universal pull, boom, there's a fucking full body Susanoo for you. And what are they going to do to a full body Susanoo, right? Like, come on, guys. Like, seriously, can someone tell me one jutsu that anyone has that can take care of a full body Susanoo? Like, Pain has Chibaku Tensei or Planetary Devastation if you're in America or whatever, and Madara also has fucking Planetary Devastation, and he doesn't even have to wait long for the meteors to create. He created 2 of them that just came from the sky, dude. Madara is overpowered. It just really is. He really is overpowered. And with all of so Nagato, right, when he had infinite chakra and was being controlled by Kabuto, I don't know if Kabuto was controlling the size of the meteor, but Kabuto made Nagato do Planetary Devastation against Pain, Killer Bee, against Naruto, Killer Bee, and Itachi, and them using all of their strongest jutsu barely broke it, right? And so I'm not fucking wrong in saying that Madara is stronger than Pain. Like, I don't think that I'm wrong in saying that. There's just so many feats that show that Madara is one of the strongest characters who's ever lived. Like, honestly, like, I'm sorry to say this, but guys, what is fucking Pain gonna do against Madara? Like, please, someone tell me, please. If you guys have any fucking, and I'm not trying to wank Madara here, like, it's just feats alone. He fought the first Hokage, he fought, like, tailed beasts. He literally pulled all of the tailed beasts into the fucking, the ghetto statue, like, instantly. There was nothing that they could do. He was like, come here, pets, and they all got pulled in, including the Ninetales that was stuck inside Naruto. He can summon the Ninetales. I just don't see anything that the Akatsuki have that can compete with full-body Susanoo. And if he's full-body Susanoo, over top of the nine-tailed fox, like, it's over. It's what are they going to do? Like, please someone tell me. I'm not trying to be, irrational here. I'm simply just saying, like, they really don't stand a chance, honestly. Like, and if we're doing Jubi Madara, the one that absorbed the god tree and had all that shit, it is just even worse because Naruto was able to compete with Madara. Like, the Naruto that fought Madara before he got the Sage of the Six Paths could have probably taken on most of the Akatsuki by himself. And that I don't feel like I'm wrong in saying that. Like, honestly, I feel like that is just a fact. He could have probably taken on most of them by himself with his Kurama avatar. Like, what are they going to do against a Kurama avatar? Who knows, dude? Like, nothing, probably. So, it just... and then that Madara, who was in the Six Path Sage mode, destroyed that Naruto, killed him. He wasn't even in Six Path Sage mode. Really, he killed Naruto and Sasuke, and I feel like both Naruto and Sasuke, even if they were working together, could probably take all of the Akatsuki by themselves. Sasuke took on Deidara with a base Sharingan, killed Deidara. Fucking Naruto, not even in Sage mode, killed Kakazu. Sakura beat what's his name? Sasori, without even having the fucking 100 healings jutsu. Who else died? I'm sorry this is a black screen now, but I'm trying to like make sure you guys know what I'm talking about here. And I'm not just pulling your guys' leg, I'm not fucking yanking your chain. Who else died? Hidan died to Shikamaru, obviously with prep time, but I'm pretty sure, Sage Mode Naruto could probably kill Hidan. I'm just going to go ahead and say that, and you guys can argue with me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that Sage Mode Naruto, if he could beat Pain with the help of the Nine-Tailed Fox, he could probably beat Hidan, right? Then we have, who else was in there? Itachi died to Sasuke, and you could, that's kind of whatever, it's up in the air or whatever, if he even really died to Sasuke, the sickness, it's whatever. He overdid himself and died because he was sick. Who else is there? Then you have Pain, who got fucking destroyed by Naruto and the Nine-Tailed Fox. Then you have Kisame, who died to 7th Gate Guy. And it took 8th Gate Guy to to fight Madara. Like, I just don't understand. And people saying that the Hidan move... Okay, I'll give you the fact that if they get blood from Madara all the way up until he's an Edo Tensei zombie... It's over. Madara, he probably loses. Like, let's be real. Because one shot to the heart, it's over. Actually, it's probably not. Because Madara has Izanagi and can just reset it. We've seen him do that when he fought Hashirama. So, he would reset the battle and then not let them get his blood ever again. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... I just don't see any scenario where the Akatsuki win, right? If Itachi gets him in Tsukuyomi, I'm pretty sure he can break out. Or if he can't break out... Madara is strong enough willed, like he's not like Kakashi. Kakashi had a weak mind at the time because of all the, the fact that his family died and blah, blah, blah. And so he got absolutely wrecked by fucking Itachi. Also, Naruto said when they fought Itachi in Pain to Killer Bee, he's like, if you get caught in Tsukuyomi or Amaterasu, it's over. And it's true, it's over. Except for the fact that if Naruto can create a glob of Kurama chakra and just brush off the Amaterasu, I'm pretty sure Killer Bee could as well, because Killer Bee can go into the second state of the basically the chakra mode that has the bones, so he could just glob it off as well. So the only thing they really have to worry about is Tsukuyomi, which I'm pretty sure like is stopped by the Susanoo. Like, it's not like the fire's going through the Susanoo. It's just not going to happen. So Itachi, I mean, as much as I like the guy, like I really like Itachi, I feel like he wins against a lot of other opponents pretty handedly, but against Madara, like even with the help of all the other Akatsuki members, it's just not like there's no way that they could beat Madara. And this is just on feats, guys. Like, okay, so Pain is strong as fuck. He beat Jiraiya, sure, and he almost killed Naruto, would have killed Naruto if Naruto didn't have the QB, the Nine-Tailed Fox, but, he does, and he killed Pain. Like, Pain, if he got close enough, could rip out Madara's soul, but Madara, being smart and reading the stone that's in the Uchiha hideout, and like, basically giving Pain his Rinnegan that Pain has, like, it's just impossible for them to win, like, because Madara knows that Pain has Sage of the Sixth Path Jutsu. So the first thing he's going to do, I mean, honestly, he's probably just going to whip out his fucking perfect form Susanoo, and destroy them all with one swing of his sword, man. Like, I can see how, you know, some characters are, like, really strong, like Pain, and I don't know if Itachi could like, defend against a sword from the perfect Susanoo. Like, he's never been shown to, you know, take any crazy amount of damage to that shield. So until we see his shield, like, completely absorb a perfect Susanoo sword attack, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get fucking annihilated by it. Like, I just, you know, I don't understand. And if we're talking about one Rinnegan Madara, they're just fucked. Like, they're all just fucked because he can do, isn't it catastrophic planetary devastation, where he can make multiple meteors and suck everybody into a meteor, like the size of the moon and shit. Like, it's just, please someone tell me how the Akatsuki win. Please. Like, a real argument, a real reason why the Akatsuki win. Like, oh, fucking Pain pulls him close, and then Itachi puts him in Tsukuyomi while Kisame is jerking him off. Like, no, there's no way that they win, guys. Like, Pain is going to pull him in, or try to. Madara is going to realize, oh shit, this guy's got Rinnegan. He's going to instantly turn on his perfect Susanoo and just fucking destroy them all. Like, what are they going to do, right? Fucking... Okay, so Itachi's Susanoo, it's not even a perfect Susanoo. It's not even a full body Susanoo, right? Itachi's Susanoo, if we're taking Edo Itachi into consideration here, it might be a little bit different, because Edo Itachi has, you know, unlimited chakra, so using the Susanoo wouldn't even be a big deal for him. But still, it's still not a full body Susanoo. It's still kind of like just the torso. And Madara's got a torso and legs and a sword and wings and is fucking 10,000 feet tall. Like, he's insane, guys. Like, and if we're talking about Edo Nagato, right, with unlimited chakra and everything like that, Madara is going to realize that this dude has Rinnegan. Like, he's going to look at him and be like, oh shit, this dude's got Rinnegan. I can't play around, because if I get too close, I'm gonna get my soul ripped out. Or if I, you know, I gotta be aware of his summoning animals and his almighty pull, like, I mean, his universal pull. Like, and I don't even think the universal pull affects, like, a full body Susanoo. I just don't see it happening. You know, universal pull. I feel like you have to be stronger than the thing that you're pulling towards you, or on even ground, or maybe just a little bit underpowered because of the, just, you know, ability of the universal pull. But still, like, I just don't see it happening. Pain is not slightly under Madara's level. Like, that's just not true, because Madara's got the perfect Susanoo, and he can summon the nine-tailed fox, and you know, he just commands so much formidable jutsu that there's no way that I could see them doing anything to Madara. Like, I'm not even talking about Kakuzu or Deidara or Kisame here, because I feel like they just get wrecked. Like, Kisame with fucking Samehada, you know, he's pretty strong, right? Pretty strong. He almost beat, like, all those guys put together, but then Samehada left and went to Killer Bee. But Madara could fucking destroy Killer Bee, and Madara could fucking destroy Kisame. Like, it's just, I just don't, you know, I keep kind of stuttering here because I'm trying to think of ways that they could actually fight Madara and actually have a chance. Like, if Obito touched Madara and put him into the Kamui dimension, maybe, but while Obito, and we saw this when he fought Minato, while Obito is trying to pull someone into the Kamui dimension, their body is tangible. They can be injured, they can be hurt. And we've seen, at least with Jubi Madara, or fucking, I don't know what he's called, Sage of the Sixth Path Madara, that Madara can move at the speed of light. I'm pretty sure Obito can't move at the speed of light, even with the reaction buff that the Sharingan gives him. So as soon as Obito goes to grab Madara, and we're saying if he even gets close enough at all, boom, he's just going to get fucking slapped with a black rod that he can create, or he's going to get truth-seeking orbed. And I just don't know, guys. Like, I just am really waiting for someone to be like, oh, this. And I'd be like, oh, okay, like, that makes sense. But there's nothing. Like, Itachi's Yadamir. I mean, Madara's perfect Susanoo could step on Itachi's Susanoo and crush him into a million pieces. Like, I just, you know, I mean, okay, maybe I'm giving the Susanoo too much credit there. Like, he probably couldn't step on Itachi's Susanoo because he would probably, you know, kind of muscle Madara off of him. But I just don't see any other way. I don't see any way that the Akatsuki stand even an inkling of a chance, my dude. Like, even if you fucking wank, like, if you jerk Itachi off to the point of where he has, you know, pointing finger genjutsu, you know, he like, that's not pointing finger Tsukuyomi. He still has to look at you to get you under Tsukuyomi. But Madara is going to break out of regular genjutsu. It's just that. And if you're saying that it absolutely cannot be broken, then I feel like, you know, you got him. If Tsukuyomi absolutely cannot be broken, then you can beat Madara. But you have to make eye contact. And if Madara is smart enough to know what Itachi is capable of, because he is, when he helped Itachi kill all of the people in the fucking Uchiha village, like, Madara probably was like, oh shit, this kid can use Tsukuyomi and Amaterasu. So, like, I just, you know, I don't know what an argument is for the Akatsuki here. Orochimaru, people like to say that Orochimaru would help in this situation, and I mean, he could do some Edo Tensei stuff, you know, because he knows a weaker form of the Edo Tensei than Kabuto, except when he summoned the 4 Hokage, like, they were pretty strong and had unlimited chakra and all that bullshit. But I don't see it happening, guys. I don't see it happening. Please, someone, and let's keep a level head in the comments. If you guys know a way that Madara can beat, that the Akatsuki can beat Madara, please tell me. And don't get crazy on me, because I'm not trying to get crazy on you. I just don't see a feasible way that they can do anything. And Double4anime, if you end up watching this, I'm sorry, man, but every point you brought up is kind of just bullshit, because, like, how are they going to incapacitate Madara enough for him to fucking get touched by Obito and get sucked in the Kamui dimension? That shit just doesn't make any sense, because the Kage with fucking Gaara's most powerful sand sealing jutsu, like, granted this was Edo Tensei Madara, but he was about to be sealed, and he's like, perfect Susanoo, busted out everything, and then completely wrecked the 5 Kage. Like, I just don't see any of this happening. If Itachi gets the jump on Madara and puts him in Tsukuyomi, and we assume that he can't break out of Tsukuyomi, because it hasn't been shown, or it has once by Sasuke, but a lot of people think that Itachi let Sasuke break out of Tsukuyomi. Anyway, if we assume that Madara cannot break out of Tsukuyomi, then I can kind of see that he loses all the way up until he becomes, like, Jubi Madara, and then he's just too powerful. Like, there's just no way. There's just no way, dude. I'm sorry to say, but I'll give it to you that, you know, all the way up until probably he's Edo Tensei, he can't he can be beat, right? So before he dies, and EMS Madara, when he fought Hashirama with the Nine-Tailed Fox under the cloak of Susanoo, that is probably the only time they can beat him. Like, it just is. I don't see any other argument to show that, you know, they can actually beat Edo Tensei Madara. It took 100,000 ninja with Naruto enhanced chakra to even fucking phase this dude, and he really wasn't even phased. I mean, I know he had the fucking the Ten Tails with him and Obito, but before that he was taking on, like, crazy amounts of people. He took on Sage Mode Naruto, he took on QB Chakra Mode Naruto, KCM2 Naruto, with the help of B and all of these people, and was just not phased at all. It's just, I just don't see any argument for it. I know this was a long video, I'm sorry about that, guys, but if you guys do have a valid argument that is backed up by feats in Naruto canon, I'm not talking about filler, or, you know, any of the books that are not canon, that show a way that the Akatsuki could beat Madara, then I just don't want to hear it. Like, honestly, if it's not a real statement, don't put it in the comment section. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I kind of liked doing this, so if you guys want to see any more, like, versus fights or anything like that, make sure you put it in the comment section below. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Two Tones. Love you guys. Double4anime. I think you need to, like, rewatch the show and really just realize how powerful Madara is. Like, I feel like you have too much love for Itachi, and I'm just looking at this objectively, man. But I feel like you're giving Itachi too much credit. You're giving Nagato too much credit, and you're kind of wanking them too high. You're saying that, and in Double4anime's video, he said that the only Madara that beats all the Akatsuki handedly is Sage of the Six Paths Madara. And I just feel like, and he said it was only an 85% chance that he wins. And I feel like that is just blatantly wrong. Like, dude, there's no way that the Akatsuki could do anything to Sage of the Six Paths Madara. It took, Night Guy, the guy that opened the 8th gate of death, to even put a scratch on Madara, and then he fucking regenerated, man. Like, it's just impossible, my dude. You just need to watch the show again and actually realize what all these characters are capable of, and then look at what Madara Uchiha is capable of. It's just, I don't know what you're thinking, man, but anyway, love you guys. Stay cool.